my God, this is so amazing.
Game 5, Eastern Conference Semifinals. The Knicks have a lofty series lead with 3 wins. Will overconfidence be their undoing, or will their passion and determination help them prevail against the Boston Celtics? Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
This is a do-or-die situation. Big Game 5. Always decisive. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barrett. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. So the New York starting 5. You've got Josh Hart. Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. And for the Celtics, the post pair. Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Holiday in at the point. Taking a look at New York. And Greg, don't you think their thinking has got to be, let's not wait around. Let's close this series out right now.
I think that has to be the mindset. I know it's a tough environment on the road. The fans trying to rally their team. But if they let this series go to Game 6, their job's only going to get tougher.
So much tougher. Now, Brunson, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. It's up a 3, and Jalen Brunson gets the 3.
Now, Brunson is such a difficult cover. You can't let him fire away, but also he's a threat to drive.
Holiday against Brunson. Outside Holiday. 5 on the clock. Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Bridges passes to Brunson. Back to Bridges. And Brunson has it in the corner. No good on the 3. It's the Celtics ball. It's a 3-point game. And Holiday kicks to Porzingis. 3-pointer. Busted. No good that time either.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Towns finds Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Brunson's got 6.
Really quick release there from Brunson. Let that one go in a hurry.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla, and they're focused on limiting one of the best shooting bigs ever in Karl Anthony Towns. Now, Coach said earlier, Towns is a machine on the offensive end. Will try to make Cat into a passer, get the ball out of his hands. We'll see if they can accomplish that. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And you got to like Towns being assertive there. When he plays like this, it really makes the defenders uncomfortable.
New York shooting their first free throws of the evening. That one is off.
There might not be a guy with more heart than Karl Anthony Towns. From his words to his actions, this is a guy who cares about the game and his fellow players.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
And again, it's the Knicks missing.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Here's White. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And off the schneid here, 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
Here's Anunoby. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Using that length, Anunoby got into position, and the defense did all they could. Ended up fouling.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Austin making a switch here. Richards checked in. good from Anunoby.
A lot of appreciation about OG's game, right? A hard-nosed defender who can also get you buckets at times. He's always willing to outwork you.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout, looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Fifth best, Jalen Brunson.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Here's Pritchard. Brunson covering. 2 points. That one goes.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Anunoby. A three-pointer, no good. Celtics trail by 5. Here's Tatum. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, you gotta really do a better job on Tatum once he gets on the way up. Excellent at fighting his way through.
The defense there. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay,
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
are moving, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 from the field since they've gotten underway. Out to Brunson. Launches a three. The rebound by Jason Tatum. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 2. Look to start a new streak after losing on Monday.
Yeah, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Buries it from three-point range.
Brunson just knows how to manufacture points. Right now, being assertive.
Pritchard passes to Tatum. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt. That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pass to Tatum. Outside, White. Holiday with it. Here's Pritchard. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Pritchard's got 5 points so far.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
And that one's good. Brunson.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
White, wide open. He fires. Off target with his three.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Achua, he's checked in for Anunoby. On defense, Boston. Achua in the corner. From deep. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Right the pass to Pritchard. And here's Tatum for 3. Hits it from three-point range. He has 6.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
Pass to Achua. New York moving it around. And here's Brunson outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Takes a 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Knicks trail by 6. Here's Brunson. Up and in on the layup. Brunson's got 13 points.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Puts the move on, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Boston?
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. That's a big difference maker.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. For New York, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. And here's Brunson outside. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And Brunson capable here of having these binges scoring the basketball.
Holiday, the pass to Pritchard. Tatum on the wing. Covered by Achua. Tatum drives in. And it's denied. Pass to Towns. To the paint. Here's Bridges. Good it is. This goes to Towns. Bridges has got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
Bridges doing a great job of getting on the inside to find a way to score.
Holiday, a screen on Hart. White the pass to Porzingis. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's a whistle. He did not want to hear his second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
Robinson's checked in for New York. Miles McBride comes in for Bridges. Here's Pritchard. Brunson covering. The 3-ball. A shot by Pritchard, no good. The Knicks have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. White against Robinson. And Tatum over to help. 6 to shoot. Hart, no good. The Celtics shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Here's Holiday. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Well, you're kind of asking for it. Drew Holiday gets in that close. He's probably scoring.
Brunson surveying the D. And he's good on the 3-ball. Brunson's got 19 points.
flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Porzingis passes to Pritchard. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. But dunked by Achua.
It doesn't get any easier for Achua. Once he's got positioning he wants inside, he'll look to dunk everything.
Outside, White. Unloads from 13. Here's Porzingis. The Knicks pull it in. Achua kicks to Robinson. Trying to find Brunson. Gets it to him. Misses in close. Boston trailing. White dishes to Tatum. Pass to Holiday. Right side, Porzingis. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
This is what an offense is supposed to do. You look for a high percentage shot, and Porzingis the beneficiary.
Outside for Robinson. Back to McBride. Over Porzingis. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Karl Anthony Towns, 4th. And, of course, Jason Tatum.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Bridges, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Payne in for Jalen Brunson. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Tatum good for at least one highlight finish a night. This guy is box office.
Over to the left wing. This one for 3. And Shireman pulls it down. Celtics leading by 3. 18 feet out. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Tatum's got 13.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jason beats you in so many different ways.
First trip to the line for him here. And that one misses.
A lot of people like Mitchell Robinson because he does what he's told to do, and that is stay in the lane. It's where he does a lot of damage, both defensively and offensively.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Boston. Then for the Knicks, Hart, he's checked in for Achua. OG Anunoby comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. Brunson with it, now guarded by Tatum. And finished off by Robinson.
And that's a strength of Mitchell Robinson's game, a force in the paint.
The Celtics shooting it from their comfort zone so far. In this one, 57% from the field. Outside Tatum. 1:19 left to play in the first quarter. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting very healthy, 6 for 9.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Bridges passes to Robinson. It's hauled in by Cornett.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Tatum against Anunoby. No good on the shot. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Anunoby finds Brunson. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first. Lets the 3 fly. Good on the 3-point shot. Brunson's got 22.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Anunoby against Tatum. The Knicks pull it in.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. He got it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Boston on top. They lead by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinal. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. And it's Pritchard in at the point. That's the Boston 5. To the left side wing. Achua kicks to Bridges. Pass to McBride. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Cornette. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And Tatum is all about doing what's best for the team. So Bird as a ball mover in terms of finding his teammates.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Here's Pritchard. Payne covering. Tatum against Bridges. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups. And I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Shots good by Achua.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Pritchard. Payne covering. A shot by Pritchard, no good. New York trailing. Driving in. Outside for Robinson. Plenty of space. Al Horford with the rebound. Here's Hauser. Covered by Achua. Fires the three. Robinson pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The coaching staff likes this. Mitchell Robinson down there and drawing fouls.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line. That free throw missing. Anunoby, he's checked in for Cameron Payne. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
It didn't take long for a lot of people to take notice just how dominant a defensive player Mitchell Robinson was going to be in this league.
New York's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter. So to the right side. Bridges outside. And it goes down 2 points. Bridges has got his second basket of the game.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
Tatum with it. 17 points in the game. The 9-foot shot. And that one goes long. The Knicks with the lead. Bridges passes to McBride. And there's the call on Miles McBride. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense. And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
He takes it in. The shot's good from Achua. Achua's got 5 points in the quarter.
But in the paint, Achua can be very forceful. He knows how to utilize his power.
Here's Pritchard. He's got 7. Outside, Horford. Tatum wide open. He fires one. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Tatum's got 20 points.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Here goes Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Using the bounce, Tatum just explodes to the hoop. So quick.
Offensive rebound. Achua. The dunk by Achua.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Tatum gets the bucket.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Anunoby passes to Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
What a stuff there. Bridges doing it with authority.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Tatum slips by the contact inside.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Here's Robinson out to Bridges. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Here's Hauser. Pass to Pritchard. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Achua's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Good on the shot. And it's 6 points for Mitchell Robinson.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Pritchard, defended by McBride. Here's Tatum. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Knicks have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Here's Bridges. No good. That would have tied it. The Celtics have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Here's Tatum. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound in this one. Robinson kicks to Achua. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Down low, here's Horford, and finished off by Horford.
Great concentration by Horford to get big and muscle that one in with the contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. A different look for New York. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Robinson, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Mikal Bridges. Knicks trail by 4. Now here's Brunson. 22 points for him. Beyond the arc. And again for 3.
And he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him. Here's Tatum. Tatum using his size inside.
And there's the frame being put to use by Tatum. He knows he's dangerous down low.
Towns kicks to Anunoby. Brunson outside. Driving to the basket. Austin leading by 3. Brown dishes to Holiday. Stolen by Brunson. Up the floor. Finished off the break. Achua's got 11.
And this is the resiliency you'll get from Achua when he's this close to the basket. He can handle that contact.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. Porzingis is checked in for Tatum. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. In the third spot, Jalen Brunson.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Well, when Porzingis has an active and confident stroke, he can be dangerous from three.
And here's Brunson outside. And Boston with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's White. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Towns finds Brunson.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Right side, White. Horford sets a screen for Brown. Off target from three-point range. Knicks trail by 6. Brunson outside. Oh, Brunson good from range.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
And Holiday kicks to White. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Brunson outside. Pass to Achua. He's a 3. Rebound, Boston. Now White. 5 points in the game. And it's blocked by Brunson. It's stolen by White. On the wing, Brown. He's guarded by Anunoby. Boston again missing.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
On deep, Brunson. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Holiday, and it's blocked.
That's the kind of defense you love seeing from Achua. I like how engaged he was there.
On deep, Brunson connects again from distance.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tying the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Here's Holiday, and he finishes nicely on the way. Holiday's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Well, they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Porzingis against Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy ones.
Holiday, the pass to Horford. Nice ball movement by Boston. And here's Brown outside. That misses, and he's 0 for 4. They've got the opportunity to get the lead back.
And they've been waiting for this chance all game long.
Here's Towns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Horford.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction. A prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
He's off on the first.
Wow, wouldn't he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. A different look for New York. Josh Hart comes in for Achua. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Miles McBride.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Holiday, the pass to Horford. 6 on the shot clock. Brown with a screen on Anunoby. From about 19 feet. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Brunson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And taken away by Brown. White against Bridges. Here's Holiday. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Knicks shooting 49% on the game. I'll take that. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Boston shooting 41% from the field here in the second. Outside, Horford. Back to Brown. Pass to White. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Anunoby finds Brunson. Put off in time. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Tie game in Boston. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Here with Coach Tibbs. You're hanging in there. What's the key to get control of this game?
We got to get some stops. That's the big thing. We fell behind to start the game, starting to work our way back. And we got to keep it going, but we got to get stops so we get out and run.
Never a surprise that defense is first in Coach's mind. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the New York Knicks.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserves have been tonight, guys.
Lots of interchangeable parts. They can throw different lineups at you. Keeps you guessing. Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series. They've gone into halftime with the game all tied up. But, Kenny, what do they need to do to make this series competitive?
Well, they'll need to come out after the half, and they'll hit the court with a lot of energy, and starting with executing the coach's notes right away.
Absolutely. They can't afford to waste any time. Got to grab the lead and never let go of it.
Hopefully they've got enough fight left in them. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
Yeah, the rest of the team seemed to line right up behind him, matching that kind of intensity and looking for him to come through with some big plays.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Josh Hart out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the 5.
Anunoby being aggressive right now, and that's a great sign for this offense.
On the wing, Holiday. Over in the corner, Brown. Shoots over Anunoby. Brown, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Here's Hart. That one misses. Some solid defense from Brown. Here's Tatum. Anunoby sends it back.
A fantastic defender. Anunoby is skilled at positioning himself perfectly for these blocks. I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Takes a step back. Shoots from 12. That one goes in. Tatum's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
Yes, the one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
From deep, Brunson. New York, no good that time either. Here's White. Count that one. White's got his third bucket of the night.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And another turnover here by New York.
And no need to rush on a situation like that. That's just giving away a possession.
Brown outside. And here's White. He's got 7. Porzingis with a screen on Bridges. 4 on the shot clock. And it's White missing.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's Brunson. Pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
And aren't we here with Brunson? This is what we expect from him, crafty and efficient.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Pass to Tatum. Over Hart. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Tatum's got 32 points in the game. Hart, that's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Celtics have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And here's Brown outside. Good. And it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 4 assists now tonight.
That's a smart pass. Get it to Brown and just let Tatum cook.
Out to Brunson. Good. Another from 3.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the Knicks.
Now GA tied for the 3rd most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history.
10 triples equals Dame Lillard's buzzer-beating performance in 2019 when he waved bye-bye to the Thunder.
Towns is double. Out to Bridges. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Tatum. Tatum with the finish on a beautiful break.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
Brown against Anunoby. Banked in off the glass. Anunoby's got 4 points in the quarter. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Tatum kicks to Brown. Brown with a screen on Hart. Tatum's shot is off.
He was terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there, possibly leg tired here in the second half.
Here's Porzingis. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Anunoby. Takes it off the glass. 9 points for OG Anunoby.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Holiday with the 3. Drops in the tray. Holiday's got 7.
That's a beautiful shot there for Drew. Defenses have to account for Drew Holiday out there behind the arc.
The kick out to Anunoby. Off target from outside. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 3-point lead. Holiday dishes to White. Tatum with the screen on Bridges. White. Oh, my. He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. That one goes on Anunoby. This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Pritchard, he's checked in for Boston.
At the line, shooting 1.
So here is New York. 7-point differential. Towns finds Anunoby. Celtics have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Hart playing with his right now, just going all out.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Drew Holiday's checked in for Derek White. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. On defense, the Knicks. They trail by 6. Pass to Pritchard. The Celtics working the ball around now. Tatum, no good. New York's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And the basket is good. Brunson's got 38 points.
Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
Outside Holiday. Back to Tatum. And he slaps it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Outside, Tatum puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 7 rebounds in the game. On deep, Brunson, and again for 3.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for second place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game.
Equaling Game 6 Clay, who buried OKC back in 2016 with 11 triples.
Anunoby kicks to Brunson. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Celtics leading by 3. Here's Pritchard. Sinks the three-pointer. Pritchard's got 10 points.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Anunoby. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 4 assists in the game.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it down the stretch. He's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
On deep, Brunson, and Tatum pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Over Hart, Porzingis, and Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Fires from deep. They get it back.
And nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. He misses the free throw. The Knicks making a switch here. Achua's checked in. And he can't hit the second. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Leading by 5. Pritchard gets the bucket. 12 points for him.
Yeah, you see the unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved.
And here's Brunson now connects again from distance.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop it?
I don't know. And he's now tied this single-game playoff record for three-pointers made.
12 triples, putting him neck and neck with Dame Lillard's record-setting game in 2021. He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Outside Holiday. Back to Brown. Shoots from the baseline. And another basket for Boston.
And not the easiest shot on the floor. And Brown sticking with that one, showing his confidence. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Pritchard passes to Hauser. Outside, Horford. Pass to Holiday. Inside. Here's Hauser. And the rejection by Towns.
And great reach and determination from the big fella. This is why Towns gets so good.
Another from three.
What can you say? Wow, he's done it. The most three-point makes in NBA playoff history.
Oh, an incredible achievement. One that will surely be celebrated around the world.
And the three-point marks falling fast. That one previously set in 2021. He's riding that wave to push it further. And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Boston making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. The Knicks also changing it up. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Miles McBride comes in for Josh Hart. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Jalen Brunson.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Brown outside. Outside, Horford. To stop the run. Got that bucket. Brown's got it all tied up now for Boston.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. The Knicks shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Teardrop shot, and it's finished off by Payne as he lays it in.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down hard.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's Robinson. And it's good. Hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. Now, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out
the previous play is under review.
For the buzzer.
You know, with the entire series in the balance here, I mean, you're certainly grateful in a situation like this for instant replay. I mean, to make sure they get the call right.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for the New York Knicks. He went on an aerial three-point display, drilling 4 long balls in just the 1 quarter alone. We come back right after this. Back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Knicks with the lead. Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. And it's Hauser in at the 2 spot. Celtics is in the game for the Celtics.
Chua just battling inside. He earns himself a trip to the free throw line.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
So he comes up empty at the line.
And Precious Achiuwa plays with some serious fire. I mean, he's the type of guy you love having in your locker room.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. A 2-point game. It's to Towns. Here's Payne. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got his 6th assist on the night.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count. And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Towns down low. And the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Pritchard. Payne covering. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Hauser. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Towns finds Achiuwa. The kick out to Anunoby. Now here's Payne. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Anunoby. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
Payne lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Payne's got 4 this quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Pritchard. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Yeah, that's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
Shooting for New York, Carl Anthony Towns. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, he's been at the line so often tonight, but only just now is he starting to look comfortable.
Drew Holiday's checked in for Luke Cornett. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And maybe he's getting his feel back. It hasn't been his day at the line, and that's not something we say very often.
Outside Tatum. Shoots from the elbow, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Tatum's got 12 points in just the second hit. Achiuwa kicks to Payne. Achiuwa, the pass to Towns. Back to Achiuwa. Line is what from deep. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum on the wing. Tatum from 3.
You expect Tatum to be around that 40% mark from deep. Very reliable from 3.
Here's Anunoby. Rebound by Drew Holiday. Boston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. The Knicks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Here's Achiuwa. And the layup falls. And that's 15 points for Precious Achiuwa.
And Achiuwa using that speed in the open court.
Steps back. Here's Holiday, and it's Boston with another.
That's some fancy ball handling right there, since when does he take guys off the dribble?
The kick out to Anunoby. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got his 7th assist in the game.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Here's Tatum, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
Oh, the control Tatum plays with is just mesmerizing.
Achua inside, guarded by Tatum. Here's Anunoby, and Anunoby slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That is his first foul of the game. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Celtics. Then for the Knicks, Hart, he's checked in for Precious Achua. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. Here's Holiday. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 bigs.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break. Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Pritchard. Launches it. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
Brunson outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
Substitutions for the Celtics.
Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 6. 8 away. Porzingis can't hit.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Towns kicks to Anunoby. On deep, Brunson. The rebound by Holiday.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with 2 sets.
On deep, Brunson. Rebound, Boston. Brown outside. 14 feet away. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
And Brown can score from anywhere, which is what makes him a big problem for the defense.
And Anunoby slams it in.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Anunoby against Brown. Now here is Holiday. He's guarded closer. It's to Porzingis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Porzingis, one of those big guys who you don't worry about substituting off the floor late in games. Over an 80% shooter from the line for his career.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
Well, some people call Porzingis a unicorn, and they're not wrong. His terrific stature and his shooting ability, that is a rare combination.
And the Celtics making a change here. White's checked in, so he gets them both.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Here's Bridges. Pass to Towns. And here's Brunson outside. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Tatum against Hart. Screen by Porzingis. The 3 from Tatum. The revenge 3 from Tatum.
He's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
Brunson outside. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
There's the drive, and Holiday throws it down.
This is how you ruin an opposing team's defense. Holiday runs inside and finds the easy shot there.
And here's Brunson outside. The rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He warned them they've got to get back in transition. He said they've given up way too many fast break points, and he said we have to slow the pace of the game down and force them into taking some tough shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
I mean, this guy is unreal. What a show.
Outside Tatum. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. New York trailer. Hart kicks to Brunson. From outside the arc. Porzingis with the rebound. Boston shooting well. 50% from the floor. Pass to White. Back to Tatum. It's rebounded by Towns. The Knicks shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. And Brunson, and again.
You see how easily he's getting buckets. To be this hot must be a heck of a feeling.
No doubt. And get this, he's now tied for the 3rd most points in a playoff game ever.
And that 57 ties him with Donovan Mitchell's bubble game back in 2020.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And the Celtics making a change here. Horford's checked in. Holiday against Brunson. Out to White. Tips it up. Knicks shooting very well right now, 52% in this 4th quarter. Stolen by Holiday. White against Bridges. White the pass to Holiday. Tatum down low. Over Hart. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Brunson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The rebound by Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Tatum. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Knicks on offense. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Brunson off the dribble and taken away by Brown. To end the cold streak. Here's Tatum. Good. He hits again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now.
And Tatum's experience in these spots is starting to show. He's never been afraid to take the biggest shot.
Another bucket. Wow.
And he now owns 3rd place for most points in a playoff game.
An incredible incredible game, no doubt. Nothing can slow him down.
And he's not far off from Baylor and Jordan. Can he keep it going?
Here's Tatum. Horford trying to throw. Hits it again. Wow.
And how about the night he's had? That score now ties him for the single-game playoff high for this team.
He has been nothing short of amazing tonight, right? Good. That's another bucket.
His offensive excellence continues to be on full display.
Greg, he is now moved into second all-time for scoring in a playoff game.
He's passed Elgin Baylor. Now his sights set on the great Michael Jordan. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a 5.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Horford with the screen on Anunoby. It falls! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Here's Brunson. Offline. The three from Tatum. Can't knock in the three. To win it. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the 1.
A fluid, talented scorer with length. Tatum is hard to defend because of that versatility.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
On deep, Brunson. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And Brown now atop the key. Free throw line jump shot. It's rebounded by Towns.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
The Celtics with the lead. White with it. Now guarded by Towns. Tatum against Bridges. Tatum setting the pick for Holiday. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by New York. Brunson outside. For the 3. Another one goes in. Incredible.
And that bucket, if you can believe it, sets a new all-time record for points in a playoff game.
Craig, the way he came out tonight, you could feel the level of his focus. He put his team on his back and has delivered an incredible offensive show.
And Michael Jordan, the GOAT, holding that top spot for decades, to now witness someone break his record. I mean, this is crazy.
And here's Tatum for three. It's rebounded by New York. Bridges got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Hart with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And the dunk by Towns.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish. And a moment now for him to just kind of soak it all in the midst of this incredible offensive performance.
Now Greg rising to the occasion. All eyes are on him.
Oh, he is in the zone, and you just assume right now that if he throws it up, it's going in.
Porzingis finds Brown. Tatum with the screen on Anunoby. Boston, no good that time either.
And they've had the advantage tonight on the glass, and that's another big one.
Here's Bridges. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 16th rebound on the night. On the wing, Holiday. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And you have to love how Holiday came up big with the shot. That's the kind of leadership you want to see from him.
Anunoby, no good. Celtics trail by 4. And here's Brown outside. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. The three. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Boston's gone ice cold from three-point land. 0 for 4 since regulation ended. Yet another bucket.
What an incredible scoring performance here on the big stage.
LGA making playoff history. He's in some elite company on the single-game scoring list.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up. So maybe just a step too far.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Right the pass to Tatum. And yep, another basket.
Hit that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. On deep, Brunson, and again for three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Porzingis with a screen on Brunson. Out to White. Jacks up a three. Drills the three-pointer.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Brunson connects again.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
And Brunson's got the mindset to deliver.
Brunson against Holiday. There's Tatum. He got it again. Sensational.
He has taken over this game.
And now GA tied for the second most points in a playoff game all time. Here's the three. And it's Brunson missing.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Holiday against Brunson. The kick out to Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Here's White. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
And so both free throws are good. That's a 4-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Just 4 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that hole?
And I'm sure the coach is telling them it ain't over until it's over. But I don't know.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. They get called for the 5-second violation. From deep, Brunson. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. People were writing their obituary before this game, but this win cast the series in a whole new light now.
And listen, they still got to win 2 more. But after seeing how they performed tonight, is there any doubt, Kevin, they're capable of it? I mean, we could be in the midst of a major comeback.
No doubt at all. You're right. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you guys got out on the break tonight. How did you get into transition so easily?
Yeah, we want to play faster, and that's what we try to do whenever they miss. We try to run, move the ball quick, and get easy buckets.
And you were able to beat him down the floor tonight, KP. Thanks a lot for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Much appreciated, David. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K...